Image consulting, career and ethics. Welcome to your training program. Welcome to learning about image beyond appearance. Welcome to your future in a career that will make you fulfill your dreams by helping people fulfill their own. So, what is image consulting anyway? What is it that we have to study in order to help people have the best personal presence ever? Well, it's when we actually align people's appearance, behavior, and communication. And lately also, we have added digital presence as a service in image consulting. So what we do is we put all of these four factors together so the people will have their best perception from others. It's about their lifestyle. It's about their personalities. It's not only about the way they look, but it's about their goals behind the way they look, and most of all, are perceived by others. When we talk about appearance, what we do is we have to actually understand how this person was naturally built regarding their silhouette, body, facial lines, also the way they choose their personal style, personality, lifestyle, their professional and personal objectives, and of course, we also find their personal coloring. When we have all of that together, this is when we can actually work towards a more congruent image of clients. This is how we will work, and these are the items we have to look upon so that we can bring the client the best result. Here we see the client as a whole. We have to understand the world he lives in and the world he wants to live in. Behavior. When we talk about behavior, we have to understand the person's habits, behavior in general, so that we can help that person be better prepared for every occasion in their lives, be that professional or personal. If they're going to interact with people, the places they're going to visit, all of that is put together so that we can actually help them have a better image perceived by others. We can only find improvement when we know what we are working on. With behavior, one of the tools we use, actually the two tools that are most used are etiquette and protocol. This is what we actually look into when we want to improve people's behavior and when we want to adapt them to a different culture, to a different need, a different status, a different career, or even a promotion they are looking to get. Communication. Communication is the third pillar. And this is when we actually understand people through the way they talk, write, and they communicate in their lives. The words they use, the choice of expressions. That has to do also with their voices. Many times we may have to refer people to speech therapy. Other times we can actually help them with vocal techniques. Sometimes we can go into helping them with copywriting or even like language teaching. Digital presence is the latest addition to the group. It's the new kid on the block. This is how we see the presence of our client in the whole digital world. We help them align their images to be perceived online in a way that it's positive to them, in a way that the posts, the images, the texts, everything that they share online will add to the goals they have, be them professional or personal. When we work in image consulting, we usually have three different goals, three objectives we can work with a client. We can help the client accentuate something that they like about their image, to balance something that they are not sure it's beneficial to them at a certain point, or to camouflage something that is not helping them reach their goals. That will depend on their goal always. We always have to remember that whatever we are bringing to our client as a suggestion, as something they would improve, it has got to be based on what they want and not on what we like. We, as image consultants, have to inform them, we have to educate our clients to make their own choices. But when we explain to them how they are perceived by doing it one way or another, that is when we show them our magic. But then, so many people talk about styling. What is then the difference between being a personal stylist or an image consultant? Well, to begin with, I can say that many image consultants can be personal stylists. That is, if you like styling as a career and you are taking this training right now, that's 100% okay. You can do it because the content offered in an image consulting training covers everything you need to become a personal stylist. However, if you want to be a personal stylist alone, you don't actually need to study everything that is within image consulting, because a personal stylist does not worry about behavior, communication, and many times not even about digital presence. A personal stylist looks at their products, the trends, fashion, everything that is available in the market, and then will bring that to make their clients look up to date. They prepare clients especially for occasions, events. They work a lot with celebrities. Whereas an image consultant works on a day-to-day basis. Of course, an image consultant can also work with events, that's okay. But the image consultant cares more about the person, their goals, why they're doing something, the reason behind what they wear, the reason behind the way they look. So, in a nutshell, a personal stylist cares about the shoes, while an image consultant cares about the feet. Are they comfortable? This is how you understand what one does versus the other. The two are very important fields in image, but they deliver different results. So, to understand a little bit better about the world in which an image consultant or a personal stylist lives. So, a personal stylist has a much more creative world. That's a more dynamic and sporty person, always trying to understand what's new in the market, looks for trends, is always trying to find what's the new thing coming. They are not worried about what was past. They care about the future, about being the first ones. The personal stylist is always checking what's on magazines, newspapers, fashion editorials, fashion shows. They are very close related to brands and trends and fashion, and they are more into what's new, what's coming. Whereas the image consultant studies more of a classical world. They work more with the appearance as a whole. They understand a little bit more about psychology, behavior. They are more traditional, elegant, romantic. They read books on architecture, psychology, the science of dressing, elements of design. And then they go from the client and find in fashion, when necessary, what will support certain clients or those clients' goals. So the image consultant will go to fashion to bring result to their clients. And the personal stylist is in fashion and brings that to the people who hire them. The population that looks for image consultants is usually more like the general public, people who are worried about their general goals. They want to succeed in life. They can be moms, dads, corporate workers. They can be in finance. They can be in every industry in the market. A person who looks for personal styling is usually younger, more of a fashionista. Some are celebrities, some are stars, and they want to have their image prepped for this event that they want to look amazing in. So, when you are an image consultant, you can have individual and corporate clients. The kind of service you deliver in each of these will be different. But in the end, all the same tools will be applied. The difference is basically the way you will relate with your customer, if that's a person or if that's a company. But if it's an individual who is hiring you, most often they are like business people, they are new graduates, they've just like finished university, they're actually like maybe looking for a new job, or sometimes they are looking to get a promotion in their jobs. They are looking for maybe a steady relationship and want to look like someone who is dateable. They have relocated or are looking to relocate into a different state, country, because the culture plays a very, very important factor here. Also, sometimes they are post pregnancy women who need some help understanding their new bodies. They are re entering the market because they've been moms for so long or stay home dads for so long, and now they want to find a new job or start a career with their own businesses. They also, maybe they are retirees who have just stopped working and want now to enjoy their lives, traveling, visiting places, staying more with their grandchildren, empty nesters. So these are all folks who will actually look for image consulting as an individual because they want help in their personal transition in life. Now, when you talk about corporate, what is very common is that the companies will hire image consultants to work with dress code to help people understand the dress code that will align with the company. The staff will be trained in the way they look so that they can be better images of the company. And other times they are getting prepared for a more important role in the company. They can maybe need some image adequacy for the companies. Like sometimes what happens is the company is going through major remodeling. Sometimes all of the people have been downsized or they have been transferred. There is a new program coming in. When the company has a need to adequate to align their employees' image to their goals, to their vision and mission, this is when many times a company will call for your services. Sales training as well. When we talk about retail, many times we have to train salespeople in retail so that they can offer better alternatives to their clients, so they will dress their clients better. This is more of a train the trainer type of work, but it's very common in major retail stores. Uniforms. We can be hired to choose, to create, to come up with a new uniform for a company. Protocol as well, especially when people are being transferred. And it goes on and on. The list is long and it keeps on increasing. There are new things coming up to what we as image consultants can do. And the thing that I love the most about it is, yeah, it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what you have done previously as a professional. That knowledge will add to your future career and will help you sometimes choose your niche, sometimes choose the kind of people you will work with, or many times you will add different services that will make you be different in image consulting because only you can do that. But as every career, we also have our code of ethics. And ethics in image consulting is extremely important because we are a self governed career profession. But there is one institution, we are going to talk about that quite soon, that reinforces what is right, wrong, promotes image consulting, and helps us improve our services. While we are talking about ethics, it's important to remember what that actually is. And that's a set of rules, moral rules, accepted by the society that make some things be good and right when we are working, when we are um, rendering our services, when we are speaking to people, relating to peers, relating to clients, relating to companies in the market. So it's moral principles that govern our behavior, the way we conduct business, the way we perform our activities as image consultants. That will show how ethical we are. And like I said before, there is AICI. AICI stands for Association of Image Consultants International. AICI is spread all over the world with chapters in as many different countries as you can name. We have more than one chapter in the United States. We have a chapter in Brazil, Mexico, China. We have chapters in Spain, Portugal, so many different countries that we do have our presence. And that's when our association helps us be better perceived as serious professional people who actually deliver important work to people. It's very important, although I wouldn't assume everyone wants to become part of AICI. I strongly suggest you do. You are seen as a more reliable professional when you have your membership, when you are active with AICI. The vision AICI shares with the world is that all individuals and organizations have the opportunity to develop confidence and charisma for growth. Its mission is to be a global organization, which it is already, and to set and promote the highest professional standards for image consultants in appearance, behavior, and communications. And it does so in so many ways. One of the ways it has helped us promote our standards is that on, I think, 2016, we were awarded with our International Day of the Image Consultant, which is November 23rd. So, coming up November 23rd, we all gather and celebrate our day. This is a way that we can share with the world what we do, how we work, and people can understand better about image consulting. One other way that AICI helps us promote professionalism is through the principles it follows and certification. So the principles are collaboration and partnerships. So within AICI, we try to work together to help each other, to make partnerships, to promote each other's work, because we do understand that what you do is valuable to the world just as much as what I do. We are not competitors. We are helping and we are making our industry grow in the world. Continued education. When you are an AICI member, you will have several opportunities to keep on growing professionally. So you will continue to work, you will continue learning different things to become an even better and more seasoned professional. We strive for excellence, integrity, and respect. When we talk about certification, we have three different levels. You can start being a CIC, which is a certified image consultant. Then you will take a separate evaluation and a new assessment with your portfolio and become a certified image professional. And then in the end, you will be a certified image master. For every level of certification, you have a portfolio to show with works you have done, types of clients you have had, your business identity, and how much you have studied and learned throughout the years. For you to maintain your certification, AICI demands that you have 3.2 CEUs. Those CEUs are the number of hours you will have dedicated to studying within a certain period of time. To make sure about the number of CEUs required, I suggest you have a look at aici.org, which is our website, and you can have all types of information. About becoming a member, please come talk to me so I can help you become a member if you are not yet. As an image consultant and trainer myself, I have a purpose in my business. And my purpose is to unbuild limiting beliefs about personal image and contribute to a self-aware and confident community of women at peace with their image and how they communicate their essence through their appearance, behavior, communication, and also their digital presence. Because I do believe that any clothes will do for a body whose soul doesn't know where they want to get. To me, your personal image is a way to honor God who's made you perfect in His image. Taking good care of the way you look is not being vain. It's giving back to the world. This has been your first class. There's a lot more to come. The next one is about your purpose in your career. I hope you start thinking about that already because we're going to shake things up. Welcome to your future. Welcome to your success.